It's smoothie time! Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic smoothie. You're going to take this smoothie recipe and I'm going to talk about at the end all the different ways that you can change the flavors, but you're following the exact same recipe. My name's Carrie with eatononadime.com and we are on a mission to help families cook well on a budget, and this smoothie recipe does exactly that. You can find the full recipe linked in the description below, or just go to eatononadime.com. We have a really awesome search feature. Just type in the word smoothie and you'll find this recipe along with some of our other delicious and easy smoothie recipes, including a green smoothie that you don't even know there's spinach in there. You've got to try that recipe too. Okay, friends, it is time to make smoothies. So for this smoothie recipe, I am going to use my Ninja blender. It is not the big blender, it's the personal sized one where you can actually drink out of the cup. I'm going to have that linked below for you. I do have fancy blenders and I love them, but this is very affordable and it's perfect for making smoothies every single time, and we'll talk about that as well. Now, our basic smoothie recipe consists of 3 ingredients: fruit, yogurt, and a liquid. That's all you need. As long as you keep the ratios the same, you are going to have the perfect blended smoothie. So today I am doing a Greek yogurt. It's just a plain Greek yogurt, but you can change this yogurt to anything else. So like you can do a flavored yogurt. You don't have to do a Greek yogurt. I just like to do that because of the protein, but you can change it to whatever you want. So you can make this the exact same ingredients, but by using a different yogurt, you're gonna have a different flavor. Today, we're going to use berries. I'm doing just strawberries today, but any kind of frozen fruit. Think bananas and strawberries, blueberries and strawberries. I mean, you don't have to use strawberries. You can do mangoes. You can do any kind of frozen fruit. Now, you can do fresh fruit, but you're going to need more ice. And I have been making smoothies for years. In fact, I have one every single morning for breakfast. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video on all the fun things you can add to it to make it delicious and really healthy, or healthier, I guess. But I find that frozen fruit works so much better. If you do fresh fruit and then you're adding in too much ice, it's just icy and tastes like a slushie. And we want this to be smoothie and delicious like you can get at the restaurants. And then the last thing is the liquid. The original recipe says for water because water works great, but today I'm going to do orange juice just because I want to jazz it up. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Any kind of liquid, oat milk, regular milk, any kind of juice kind of jazzes it up and makes it completely your own. And we'll talk about that too. Any kind of liquids. Okay, so now it's time to blend. Okay, so first we have the fruit. It's about 1 cup of frozen fruit. I'm gonna add it into the blender. We need about 1/2 cup of yogurt. The little individual size one works great, or you can measure it out. We're just going to add this in. And then we need 1/2 cup of liquid. So it's 1 cup of fruit, 1/2 cup of yogurt, 1/2 cup of liquid. And then we're going to have ice. We have 1 cup of ice, but I recommend you only do half the ice and then add more to get it to the desired consistency, because I like to blend my smoothies up twice to make sure it gets all, the gunk out of it. My lid, of course, if you're using a different blender, but here's what I like about it. So you just screw this on, and we have this linked below in the description for you as well. Then when you flip it over, everything goes to the bottom. So the reason that it does really well at blending is because everything keeps falling while it blends. Food thought. Most blenders are like that, but I like it because it's really easy to just shake it and it's stuck on there. Okay, so we're gonna blend this and we're gonna blend it twice. We're gonna blend it once, test it, and then blend it again, because remember, we might have to add more ice. So when you hit the smoothie button on this one, it does about 50 seconds. So I'm gonna say anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute should be probably pretty good. So we're gonna open it up, flip it over, and do a test. It actually feels pretty good. The consistency, I don't like mine super thick, so I think this would be enough for me, but if you want it really thick, I would go ahead and add a little bit more ice. And now it's time to just try it. Okay, so I've decided after thinking about it, I'm gonna blend it up just one more time because I wanna make sure I don't have any chunks in there, but I'm not gonna add more ice because it's just personal preference, and that's what's so great about this recipe. But, oops, made a mess. But that's what's so great. If you just follow these instructions, then you can make like a really good smoothie. And it's time to blend one more time. Okay, the one more blend did it. And this isn't sponsored by Ninja. Any blender will work. I've just been loving this lately. I've had it for, well, over a year. And now it's time to enjoy. Let's try it out. Now remember, you can get the full recipe linked in the description below, or just go to eatingonadime.com. Don't forget also to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. We are posting new videos every single week. Okay, let's try this out. It's very good, friends, very good. It's a little thinner because that's how I like it, but if you like it a little thicker, just add that ice. Now, a couple tips and tricks we're gonna give you. You can take this recipe and completely make it your own, like adding a half a cup or a cup of spinach if you want to. Don't be scared by that. You can add in chia seeds or flax seeds. You can also add in collagen powder or protein powder. The only thing when you do that, you might have to increase your liquid, but again, that's what the second blend is for. So add in all your good stuff, blend it, and then if you need a little bit more liquid, just add a little bit more. And again, if you're trying to be really healthy, I know there's a lot of like sugar in juices, so if you don't want to do that, do the water or the milk. You can even do coffee, friends. Nobody's gonna judge you. Super great. Every single time, you're gonna have the perfect recipe. I can't wait for you to make this. Remember to leave a comment when you make this and let me know how you like it. And also, if you go to the recipe and leave a star rating and a comment on there, I love to hear from you. We check it all the time because we love to hear how you like our recipes. Thanks so much for joining me, friends, and I will see you next time in my kitchen. Bye, friends.